I've had several torches with these excellent Cree LEDs in, but they've all been head torches. This is the first handheld I've had apart from my bike lights, and it is great. Also from Amazon, and this one should have something exciting in. I know there's various things out for delivery today. So this is a torch which I ordered, and it takes one of these large 3.7 volt batteries, or you can put 3 little AAA's in if you want. So I've got a battery on charge for this, so we'll see how it works when it's charged up. And here are the instructions. In English, in German, French, Spanish, and on this size in English. What I've got here is a very excellent torch from a company called Coolreal. You can see it's got a charging port here, but I haven't got a charging cable for it, so I've charged the batteries up another way. You've got 2 options for powering this torch. You can put 3 AAA batteries in this little battery holder here. So there we are, let's get them put in. 1, 2, 3, all done. Then if you want to use this, you pop it inside the tube here. Any order how, I think. Drop the plug on the end. Press the button, and then if you press it softly, it changes the, press it hard and it turns it off. Press it softly, goes to dim, goes to flashing, goes back to full power, goes to dim, goes to flashing. So it's got 3 modes. If you gently press the button, it switches mode. If you press the button harder, it turns it off. The other thing about this light is, I point it down at the table. If I turn the ring on the end of the torch, you can see I can adjust the beam. So you can have it either as a very, very powerful beam if you're wanting a good lot of light on something. Perhaps you've got a splinter or something you want to pull out, or something else that you need a lot of light on. And then you can widen it up like that to illuminate a larger area. Now you can charge it, as I have done there with the 3 AAA batteries, but another option is you can get yourself some of these 18650 Li-ion batteries. This particular one's an ultra-fire one, it's a 3000 milliamp hour. So it's actually no more power than these 3, because these are all 1100 milliamp hour. As you can see, it works just as well with that. There's one other little thought I had with this. I'd already got a number of torch holders, and here's one of them. The idea of this is it goes around your handlebar on your bicycle like that. Then you can pop the torch in, pull the strap over it, hook it on there, and you now have a proper torch, which is also a very powerful bike headlight. And normally you're going to want the beam quite wide, and you might even want to set it to the dimmer mode, because you don't want too much light when you're out on the road. It's going to be annoying to other road users and possibly dazzle them, which could be dangerous. But when you get back out into the countryside, you might want full beam, full power, so that you can get more light. And of course you might even want to narrow the beam down if you need to see a fair way ahead of yourself. And when you finish cycling and you need a torch for something else, you can just lift it off and there you are. So I like this, and I think I probably am going to attach it to one of our bicycles next winter, but for the meantime it'll be in our camping kit this summer. I'm just filming out in my garden, and this time I've got the light on the torch turned, on the camera turned off completely. So I'm just going to turn my torch on, Hang on, turn it on normally, and I'll switch through its modes again. That's dim, it's flashing, it's full power, and then I can adjust, as you can see, the width of the beam, and when I've got it down focused as tightly as that, there's an awful lot of light in those areas. Obviously with the camera set up with most of the garden dark, it's all massively overexposed when I've got it focused right down like that, but when I just widen it up a bit. So I'm just looking at the pond now, and I've got the light on my phone on, and now there's the torch on as well. Now the light on my phone's actually quite bright, but you can see even on the dim power the torch makes a big difference. And there's this, yeah, there we go. So that's looking at it, that's as wide as the beam will go, and now I'm focusing the beam down a bit, and you can see how bright it gets when it gets down to just the tightest focus it'll go. And now we're just using the light from the camera phone, and it's quite a good light, as I said before, but look at the difference turning this torch on makes. And that's in dim mode as well, by the way. And here is the torch as it comes with its instructions and its box and so on. It doesn't come with batteries, but I've shown you here both types of battery ready to be fitted. The 3 AAs in their holder and the 18650.